All right, so we're sitting around chatting about the brand new program launch in Mountain Tough Plus. We're pretty excited about this one. It has been kind of years in the making, Mountain Tough Minimal Gear Foundation. And so, chatting about it earlier, our most practical program ever, optimal for a beginner athlete, beginner mountain athlete, for a lot of different reasons, but also you can adapt it. So if you are an elite athlete coming off the couch or coming off an injury or some PT work, this will challenge the elite athlete as well, but definitely suited for a beginner, someone that's doing their first Mountain Tough program ever.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely tailored for the beginners, especially. But we all feel after running it that we noticed that, you can be a beginner and start off with the light weights, and like you said, it's very progressible, so you can progress it into heavier weights as you do the program. And then if you're an elite athlete coming off the couch, totally crank up the weight and get after it, and it'll definitely challenge you. So it's kind of good for everyone.
And equipment-wise, how is this program one that someone can do anywhere? What equipment will they need to do this program?
So primarily, all you need is a set of dumbbells, right? Ideally, we want a lighter pair and a heavier pair, but that's okay. Whatever you have, that's where you should start. In an ideal world, we want also a cooler, a box, or a plyo step to work off of as well. But that is all you need. So it's extremely adaptable to any environment, whether you're outside, in your living room, or traveling even.
So a big part of it would be the format of the workouts on how they're written. A lot of that allows an elite or a beginner to get a phenomenal workout because of the time structure. So maybe walk us through that. Like if it's a 30-second block, they're gonna see stuff like that a lot. So if I'm a beginner, I might get 5 reps, but an elite might get 25, or maybe an elite's just going heavier.
Exactly. So yeah, you can either, as an elite, you will either be going heavier than beginner, or you'll be looking for more reps, right? So they can go heavier, more reps, and the beginner can start off with a weight that's comfortable for them, and we definitely go through the importance of doing, your workouts in full range of motion for the beginners to build up that adaptation and mobility that's required to become an athlete. So,
and the time structure is really great because you can, it's really easy to follow along, right? So you can pick an athlete on our screen and try to keep up with them and be challenged in that way. We also threw some fun AMRAPs in there, so you can really track your progress that way without having to count every single rep that you do. So there's little challenges in there that are meant to kind of, week to week when you see a workout again, try to get 5 more reps or 3 more reps in. So that's kind of a great element to really see that progress, not only in your endurance and strength, but the program has an incredible amount of mobility, which is important because that is the foundation of any great strength program, is being able to move properly and optimally.
Yeah, we saw that firsthand just with the athletes going through the filming, all the mobility and the warm-up and cool-downs, just how good they start feeling, that full range of motion.
Yeah, and being as a foundation, we didn't change the structure too much. We wanted someone in this program to get good at squatting. So we left squats in for the whole 4 weeks. And we left the same stretches in there. Mm-hmm. Instead of changing them up every single week, we wanted someone to really get good at those stretches over the 4 weeks, which we've seen it takes at least 3 or 4 weeks for it to really take a hold and get better at. So
yeah, this is foundation. So it's meant to build that foundation and that groundwork to build into Mountain Tough's other more challenging programs, right? Mm-hmm. So that comes with strength, agility, conditioning, mobility, and this program has all of that.
Yeah. And would a beginner be intimidated by this program?
Not at all, not at all. Because what they'll do is, you can do a lot of the exercises with no weight. Right? You can do this exercise with no weight or as little weight as you can, or whatever weight you need to, that feels comfortable to you and that challenges you a little bit. But, and I would like to see someone that's an absolute beginner to maybe even try to go through it 2 times, if not even 3 times. And we'd like to see you get better with more reps and heavier weight. So it's really ideal for a beginner to start with that, and there's no reason why you shouldn't go through it 2 or 3 times. And then once you've made it through the 3rd one, you're gonna see this awesome progress, and then you'll be ready to maybe go into some more challenging exercises and programs.
But that being said, also, you know, it's not meant to be easy either, right?
No,
so, like, if you're working through it and you're seeing the athletes on the screen and they're dying, we're setting the tone for what to expect, how to push yourself physically, and also very important mentally, and what we expect in every program that we offer on Mountain Tough Plus.
Yeah, I love that part about it, where it is optimal for a beginner, but we're still teaching a lot of mental toughness in this program.
Right.
And helping them build a lot of resilience and grit, no matter their fitness level.
Yeah, and they'll notice that on the 3rd and 4th week that they're able to push a lot harder through that comfort zone, you know.
And
they'll see that happen.
We saw all ages sample these workouts in the lab. So younger males, younger females, older males, older females, and it does adapt perfectly. What's the average time folks are going to need to complete these workouts?
I think the average time would probably, what would you say, 30, 35 minutes?
30 to 40 minutes if you're
yeah.
really being thorough in your warm-ups, and if you do additional rounds through your cool down, which we're always suggesting. But yeah, 30 to 40 minutes, so well under an hour, right? And there's no doubt you can get a lot done in that amount of time.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it really can be done anywhere, right? Because you don't need a pull-up bar. If you don't have dumbbells, you could use kettlebells. If you don't have kettlebells, you could use body weight. We saw athletes use water bottles.
Yeah.
So hotels, on the road, inside, outside, fully coached through the app.
Right, fully coached through the app. You know, and we personally know some guys that are pretty excited to take it on the road with them and hit the motel room with it, because a lot of motels, what do they have? You know, 5-pounders up to 40s or 50s, and that's it. And so they could grab this program and have a phenomenal workout in a motel room.
Yeah, I'm excited
Really
about
good
that part.
Yeah.
Like, if you're on the road and you get off your normal Mountain Tough program, this is a great way to just make sure you get a good workout wherever you're at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's going to be wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
You bet.